course, there's been a brutal, divisive conflict raging in Gaza for over 2 years.
I think the wider crisis, as in the war that happened after the 7th of October, that's really the historic shift, if there will be an historic shift. I think it's a moment where Jewish fundamentalism in Israel raised its head in unprecedented manners. I think that the unspoken hopes for genocidal solutions to the Palestinian questions were raised not by the fringes, but by fringe people who came to power at this time. I hope that this is a passing manic fever and that we will reclaim sanity here. I'm very concerned this might not be the case.
Iran casts a menacing shadow over this nation, and for the first time in years, people can imagine a world free of that threat. There's almost a euphoria in the air.
Best thing for peace in the Middle East is to have this war so we can finally kill the snake and be happy and peaceful in a peaceful world.
When you see the civilian casualties in Iran, school children killed, does that change your mind?
Very bad, very bad.
But would it stop you supporting Israel bombing Iran?
You gotta bomb them. That's the way.
I think there's always a cost in war, and listen, we're here in Israel and people are we just sat in a bomb shelter, right? It's a dangerous and scary business to have war, but there's always a cost.
What's worrying is there's no stated end game from anyone in this fight. What there is a fundamental clash of ideologies, competing political ambitions and a mounting civilian death toll, with no one taking an off-ramp just yet. This conflict could stretch on for months to come, and the future of the Middle East hangs in the balance. It is incredibly early days, but the two men who started this war are already floating the false promise of total victory.
We've just had a statement from Iran's military command, and they say that Iran's policy of what it calls reciprocal hits has now ended, and Iran will carry out continuous strikes, they say, from now on. They also say that the US won't be able to control oil and with artificial measures. They say get ready for $200 of oil barrel. That's their statement there. We're going to hand over to Jane Stecker and the team. PMQs is about to get underway.